Hey, buddy. You working on that new script for a video? Don't worry, I already know you got nowhere with it. Okay, dick. I heard that artist block, or creative block as you want to call it, is awful. Whether it is artist block, writer's block, or whatever other block that you could think of, it all just really sucks. And right now, I have it pretty badly. If you look at my channel, you might have noticed that it's been 3 months since my last video, and that is not because I was about to just secretly release this absolute banger that's been taking days and days to work on. Though I'm capable of that, don't you worry, I'm totally capable of that. Yeah, sure, but shut up. But what I'm trying to get at is that it is a very hard thing to get around because, you know, I feel like a lot of people want to call it like a wall that's like just right in the way of whatever you're trying to get to, or like a shut window that just does a little tinted so you can't see through it. But it's not a wall or a window. What it truly is just an actual siege gate that got built somewhere in your mind at some point, and there's a goblin at the top of it just reminding you what a piece of shit you are. Hey, remember how you were gonna do this thing? Not anymore. Yeah, that's about right. Ready the catapult? I just really wanted to talk about this because it's been affecting me really badly, and at this point it's like, what am I supposed to do, you know? I've had several scripts that I've been through that I'm just not happy with, and I have several ideas that I think are good, but I can't really get through, and at this point so many videos that I have are not relevant because they were popular at the time kind of games or subjects that I don't know if I really want to talk about, and now it's just feels like I'm getting in my own way. And I feel like a lot of people feel that way. I've been feeling that way for a lot of my life. And if you don't know, I have what you call the ADHD. And for people who don't really know, it's not really one of those things where, you're super hyperactive and you just can't pay attention and you're like a golden retriever. Yeah, that's what it looks like on the outside. But people really don't talk about what it is that ADHD is. And it is a chemical imbalance in your brain. It is literally your brain is not producing a chemical needed to be a normal human being. And due to that chemical being lack thereof, you act differently. You perceive things very differently. And overall, you have things that might not associate with the standard what people think, oh, it's an attention thing. It's not an attention thing. Some of the side effects of ADHD is constant anxiety and depression, and just the fact that you have a terrible memory sometimes, on top of the fact that you are just quick to anger sometimes because your brain just isn't getting what it needs to operate in an efficient and understandable way. That's just a piece of what is going on with creative block, for me at least. It's just another reason why I'm not getting there. It's made me realize that, like, I really want to do YouTube, and I really want to make things for you guys, and I really want to be a part of this whole ecosystem of creating videos and sharing my opinion that nobody asked for, and just being involved in the system. Because I've loved YouTube since I was a little kid. Like, I've been watching YouTube since the first grade. And in the first grade, it had only been out for a year. It might have been out that year, in fact. So I've been watching YouTube since the beginning. I've been wanting to do YouTube since 2014, and now it's 2025, and yeah, I've been getting some progress, you know, a few thousand views here, a few thousand views there, but if I was consistent with it like I should have been, since I've been taking it seriously at 2016 when I was 18 years old, then I would have been somewhere already with it. There are so many just mental blocks just blocking me from whenever I get on a roll or anything. The moment something small just flicks their pebble in my way, I fall off that skateboard that is called progress. And this video is kind of in the hopes that I can just kind of spring some spur of the moment creativity, because the one thing I learned as a younger person was when you want to be creative and you can't be, just making something creative, whether it's the project you want to work on or not, it tends to be how you get your ball rolling for most people. It's one of those things where people who are actively being creative tend to be able to get into other creative projects. And it is a lesson I learned from an art teacher that I despised with a burning passion when I was in high school, because he was just a bad teacher. You know, he openly told people that he did not want to be an art teacher, that he wanted to be an artist, and he couldn't make it as a professional artist. So here he is teaching, and he had great biases when it came to styles of art and types of art, favored other students over others, but that's a whole different story that I can get into another time. The bigger point is he did give me one takeaway, and that is, if you want to create something and you don't feel motivated enough to do it, try to do something creative that doesn't involve it, and you will tend to have the mindset to be able to do the other things you do want to do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's really hard to even get into that. I feel like a lot of people, it is hard, and things that I try to do is make some random ass video like this. Just try to get that ball rolling. Try to see things from the perspective that I should be seeing them from. Now, hopefully in the next few weeks, you will see more videos from me. I want to finish out this year strong. I promised that I was going to try to bring in this year with a lot of videos, and then I got physically ill to the point where I would lose my voice constantly, and now my voice is better, but now I'm not feeling the motivation that I was like a year ago. So now we're just trying to get back on track. So hopefully the new style of videos and the new videos I'm going to be putting out is satisfactory to myself and more importantly to you guys. That's the hope and the dream here. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're having creative block or creator's block or artist block, whatever you want to call it, you are not alone. I am right there with you, and I'm going to try to push out and just create what I want to make. I feel like my channel's small enough that I can kind of do whatever I want right now, and I want to show off my art and spew my opinion or talk about stories of my life and just kind of go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, thank you. Click the like button right down below.